Only 11 spoke with a local woman who says she lost feeling in much of her body just hours after getting Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine.
And it was the scariest thing in the world to go to sleep completely fine, walking, to wake up at 1:30 in the morning, not able to move at all.
This Bethel Park woman is speaking out only on 11 after she decided to get the first shot of the Pfizer vaccine last week. Afterwards, she felt fine and went about her normal day, but 12 hours later, she says she woke up in the middle of the night, paralyzed with no feeling in her arms and legs.
And I'm literally counting on my daughter to hand me my phone to call to get help.
Paramedics arrived and she was rushed to Jefferson Hospital to be treated.
I had told them the only thing that has been different, literally, from that could have caused this, that I've done different in my daily routine, is I got the first shot of the Pfizer.
She was then moved to Allegheny General Hospital in the north side, where they ran several tests. She said the MRI and spinal tap were clear. The blood work all came back negative, ruling out any rare diseases and disorders.
There's just nothing that they could find wrong with me, like no underlying conditions, nothing. Like I have nothing in my history, nothing. And they're basically telling me, you're healthy. Like, we can't figure out why this is going on.
Luckily, she's been able to regain feeling and strengthen her arms, but still no function from her lower chest down, besides very slight movement in a few toes at last check. Regardless, this woman is concerned her condition points to the vaccine and fears it could be permanent. Now her daughter's drawings are helping her get through this.
Hold on to these, because it's like, these are what got me motivated and has my mind like staring at my feet, ready, like, just move, please.
And she is live tonight with this major update. Jillian.
Now she says those doctors at the Cleveland Clinic told her the cause of her paralysis points to the Pfizer vaccine.
The Cleveland Clinic doctor believes that the nervous system had a reaction to the shot, which caused stress on my nervous system and caused the paralysis that lasted from my neck down.
Rachel Cecere from Bethel Park spoke exclusively with me today from her hospital bed at the Cleveland Clinic. She said after more extensive tests, doctors confirmed she's a healthy 33-year-old woman with no underlying health issues.
So they were able to rule out any inflammation of the spine, and therefore they ruled out that this is not a Guillain-Barré syndrome that some people do get as a reaction to vaccines, flu vaccine, for example. All they know is that prior to my vaccine, I was healthy, I was whole. And then after my vaccine, I had complete paralysis of my body.
However, she's still numb from the hips down. At last check, she's been able to wiggle her toes, stand behind a walker for about 30 seconds, and had some resistance in both legs. I spoke to Pfizer earlier this week, but reached out again to ask if they had more to add with this new information. Pfizer got back to me within an hour saying we have nothing further to add. The woman tells me her case was reported to Pfizer, but Pfizer has not contacted her yet.
I was told by the team of neurologists, I was told multiple times that the diagnosis was an acute distress to the nervous system brought on by the COVID-19 vaccine Pfizer.
However, she showed us her discharge papers, and nothing in her diagnosis mentions the COVID-19 vaccine. A local infectious disease doctor said the diagnosis is very vague.
It doesn't sound like they're willing to attribute it to the vaccine or any specific medical diagnosis.
Only 11 is following the recovery of a Bethel Park woman who became paralyzed hours after getting the COVID vaccine. And she's now home and you can see right there, she has to use a walker. Channel 11's Jillian Hartman shows us how else her life has changed.
Every day that I work hard, I'm going to get closer to being whole. I hope.
It's been almost 3 weeks since 33-year-old Rachel Cecere got the first dose of the Pfizer vaccine. 12 hours later, she was paralyzed from the neck down. Now her upper body strength is back, except for her left hand.
Like when I try to at least pick my daughter up to put her on my lap, my left hand just doesn't feel the strength to be able to get her.
Cecere is a single mom, and her 3-year-old daughter, Bristol, has been her motivation to recover. Right now, she's doing occupational and physical therapy at Jefferson Hospital.
And it's discouraging not having the sensation or the feelings in my legs. it's just difficult for me to kind of grasp and understand, like, when is this going to get better?
Cecere has been able to move her left leg, but not her right, so this brace and knee support keep her leg straight.
With that, I can get around with the walker, and I have a cane for small distances.